I want us to be mindful with how we connect when our hearts are broken, where we are not too open to receiving attention and perceived love, because I believe we all operate out of need when what gave us air seems to leave us breathless. Sometimes the way we execute things when our emotions are not strong enough can be the downfall of our emotional stability. So we must be mindful of our lack of control and find strength in moving through it. The hardest pain is indeed a breakup. On any level, it just feels like a portion of ourselves are gone, and a person who is no longer in our lives but still physically present is so painful. No one talks about the loss, then to see the one we lost in an unexpected place that exasperates our pain, it's just difficult. It begins to re-traumatize everything that you've been fighting to hold down, but it's normal. All of your feelings are normal and your pain is permitted. But don't jump into something with someone when your heart is not restored from the situation that has broken you. Don't mistake presence for purpose. Sometimes someone showing up does not mean they are meant to stay. Brokenness can attract comfort in disguise, and it's our yearning for relief. We may cling to what soothes in the moment but scars us in the long run. And be mindful. All that glitters in the dark may still cast shadows when the sun rises. Healing is really some holy work. It doesn't ask us to rush or pretend we're okay when we're not. It asks us to sit with the ache, to breathe through the storm, to honor the lessons hidden in that silence. It calls us to return to ourselves before reaching out for another hand. Love that is whole begins with a heart that has found its own rhythm again. You are not hard to love because you are healing. You are sacred even in your broken pieces. But when you love from a place of need instead of knowing, it becomes easy to lose yourself in the name of connection. We are not meant to disappear just to feel seen. Do not abandon your soul for temporary warmth. And it's okay to be lonely. It's okay to cry when no one texts back. It's okay to miss what wasn't good for you. That's the truth of grieving. It's not always logical. And when you give yourself grace to want something and still walk away, grace to not answer the call, grace to rewrite your patterns even when the past tries to pull you back. When your heart has been shattered, the world can feel unsafe. So you reach for what's familiar, but familiarity isn't just faithfulness. It's often the cycle we've been called to break. So I need you to pause and break and breathe. Recognize your spirit is asking you to go higher, even when your emotions want to settle. You deserve a love that doesn't require you to bleed to feel alive. You deserve someone who doesn't see your words as invitations to rescue, but rather as testimonies of your strength. Love is not supposed to be a lifeboat. It should meet you on the shore where you have already saved yourself. Be honest about your loneliness without turning it into desperation. Be real about your sadness without turning it into a doorway for just anyone to enter. Some people only want what the broken pieces offer. They are drawn to your ache, not the healing. You are not a project. You are not a rehab center for emotionally unavailable people. Trust your discernment. Even if it doesn't feel like it's telling you the truth, even when it tells you to say no to something that looks good but feels confusing. Confusion is not peace. Peace doesn't leave you questioning your worth after the call ends. Peace doesn't pull you back into a chaos disguised as love. Give yourself the time you keep giving to others. Tend to your heart like a sacred garden. Weed out what no longer serves you, and don't let anyone plant seeds in soil they don't intend to water. Protect your soil. Protect your softness. Not everyone deserves to know how deeply you feel. And when you do love again, my baby, and you will, let it be from a place of fullness, from a place of knowing who you are, what you deserve, and what you will no longer entertain. Let it be calm. Let it be honest. Let it be free. Love that honors. You won't need to be chased. It won't need to be fixed. And it doesn't need to be convinced. It will meet you in your wholeness and honor the home that you become. Thank you for joining me. For weekly episodes, you may subscribe to my Patreon Season Dialogue, and the podcast membership for this tier is only $1. As always, I hope you are well and taking care of yourself. With love, my baby. Signing off, Lisa Marie.